Welcome back to some more Diablo 4. First time I have logged in, today. I logged in yesterday long enough to get my stuff from the shop. Oh, great.
Hail, wanderer. Laid before you is the bounty of history.
Okay. Uh, so apparently you no longer have access to the base game Ultimate Edition, which sucks. I've lost out on that. I was actually thinking about purchasing it, but I did purchase the Vessel of Hatred. I went on and done it. I'm going to play with, I guess, Angus today. Oh, so we're going to get a pet today. Now, they're saying pets are not working right with necromancers. I don't know. I will also say this while I'm thinking about it. So there's this guy, and every time I do a build on my stream, then his next stream, he's using a version of my build. Every single time. And so he was talking shit about part of my necromancer build. He obviously did not grasp that I did not want any darkness in it. And the only thing that works with it is Kalen's edict. And he's talking pure shit about Kalen's edict. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He thinks he does, but he does not know what he's talking about. He's piggybacking off of what the people at Maxroll are doing, and he's not actually doing a lot of this stuff himself like he says. So y'all, if y'all watch people, if there's somebody well known like the Rob from D4 Builds or people at Maxroll, they know what the hell they're talking about, okay? Yeah, follow them. Do try their builds and stuff. I make my own builds. I make stuff that's fun to play for me, you know. But for the people who are out there following other people's builds and then claiming them as their own, take everything they say with a grain of salt because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. I just wanted to address that because I noticed that this morning, actually. All right. So you received a pet. Equip your pet and modify their look in the wardrobe. Pets auto-collect gold and materials while you play. Awesome. Interact with your pet using the hello emote. Well then. Oh, yes. By the way, my fingers are sore as hell. Oh my god. Look up there. Wow. I like that. wait a minute. Where's... Okay. I got another one of these. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm not really feeling good at all. I wonder if we'll be able to get something different, like another armor form anytime soon. I don't really like that armor form. I think I'm going to go with just the cat. Okay. Oh, I don't like how it moves, though. Yeah. I've got to go through here and get all of this stuff, by the way. Boom. Wait a minute. Why is that essence? Maybe that does go there, but then the rest of them go down here. That is my other weapon I was using, and I changed my build somewhat. I will show y'all what I've done with this, and I don't know that this is working better, but I'll show y'all. I want to get a 925 of that. I just don't know where to find it at. So I am only about a fourth, 1 and a fourth, well, 1 and a 1 and 3/16 of away from 80, and I should unlock all of this other stuff. If y'all want to know how masterworking works with your levels, if you have, it doesn't matter what the gear is. If you masterwork gear and it's like a level 100 or whatever, it will take it up to a level 90 and by like level 4 of masterworking. Oh, I am so I'm yawning so much here lately, and I don't know why. Hey, Mama. All right, let's go over here. For a druid, that's good. So we also now have. Oh my gosh! What? Wow! I don't like that one. Nah. Now that I don't mind. Nah. Let's go back. Discard. Okay. Items. Oh my goodness, look at there. We got wings, y'all. Okay. We will make another slot and change them into that. And now we're going to go over here to pets. Okay. Hey, Jessica, how are you? Hey, Nameless. All right, here we go. Nameless, she was trying to scare me. What you been up to? I'm only going to be on probably about 2 hours today. I'm not feeling very good. I want to just check out some stuff. Do we have a new pet vendor? Who's a good doggy? Oh. Nameless. Nameless and Mama and you. Nameless whispers me a lot. Oh, come on now. We gotta, I hope that they have a way to get other pets, because if they have a poodle, at least I had it. At least I had it to lose. I done grew wings, y'all. Anyway, while I'm here, let me take y'all over my build, because I had people asking me about it. So this is a build that I remember somewhat watching other people do stuff like this, and I really liked what I was seeing. I didn't know how they built it, but this is my take on it. So I would like something that went out further, but Earth Spike doesn't work for this, because I need at least two storm skills, and I need to have a storm skill as a basic. Excuse me, because I need to be able to hit with the basic and then attack with this if I need to wait for cooldowns. And that's what that's the basics of it, are these two skills then. So I was thinking about Wind Shear, but I don't know that it would do as much. But I am just mopping the floor with all kinds of enemies. I've even done like a level 90, 96, 97 thing yesterday with this. And so, I mean, it works already for in-game stuff, basically. But, so I've just got one in the Storm Strike Enhanced and Wild, and I went with Wild instead of Fierce, because I'm already going to be getting from my Paragon board. I get vulnerable no matter what. And then I don't need that, so Storm Strike is going to go to 2 additional targets. What? So going down, I go into Landslide, Enhanced, and Primal. And this is so that you gain the Terra Motes, which causes guaranteed critical strike with 40% critical strike damage and all of that. I'm not going to explain it all, but you go through, I think you can do raging, and it possibly might do even more, but I've been using primal. One into Heart of the Wild to get your spirit increased a little bit, but mainly to get to here so that basic skills generate 18% more spirit. So going down from there, I've got 5 into Earthen Bulwark, Enhanced, and Innate. And this basically has made me almost immortal. So then going down 3 into Ancestral Fortitude, increase your non-physical resistance by 15%. So going on down from there. So far we've got Storm, Earth, and then another Earth. And so just remember what I said, that I have to have 2 Storms and then the rest Earth. And I'll explain that in a minute. Going on down, I start with Wolves until I can get down here. I start with Wolves and Creeper, and you want to put 5 into Poison Creeper, and then you want to, while you're leveling, you want to have the one that gives you extra companions, and the one that turns your wolves into werewolves. You will go through any content in the game, period, 1 to 50, without doing anything if you've gone this far and you put those aspects on. You also want the aspect, I'll show you, but the aspect that casts this twice, and then I'll show you the others in a second. Going on down, you want to have Hurricane, and so Hurricane is going to be best in slot from these two, and I go on and put 5 into it. I go into Enhanced and into Natural. By the way, I go into Enhanced and then Ferocious because it increases the poisoning duration, and I pretty much kill anything in that poisoning duration so far anyway. If you want to, you can do a complete pet build. It's really good. But let me tell you, where I had wolves, once you get down here, until you get the right aspect, you want to keep the wolves. Okay, so don't worry about this. Later, though, you will go into Trample, Enhanced Trample, and Natural Trample. And you might want to actually take some of the stuff out of one of these others. Maybe some out of Earthen or something like that. Maybe some out of Hurricane, and put them into Trample. I prefer to have it this way. Also, 1 into Elemental Exposure, and that is just a stepping stone to put Endless Tempest, because I want to increase the duration of Hurricane by 15% with that. So at that point, I also have 1 into Neurotoxin, which just slows my poisoned enemies, and it works great. So going on down, I've got Defiance, Natural Disaster, just 1 into each of them, and then Resonance. And this is a really good thing to have, in my opinion. And basically what you're going to do is you want to hit them. This is why you have Storm skills and then Earth skills. You smack them with the basic Storm skill, and then you core skill them with the pillars of Earth, and it does more damage, and you will kill them big time. It helps so much. You might say it's only 6% increased damage, but if you look there, it says triple this bonus if Earth skill is the next skill cast after a Storm skill. So that's 18% more damage, and vice versa, Storm after an Earth skill. So you want to keep that in mind, and you want to do Storm, Earth, Storm, Earth, Storm, Earth, and you will continually deal extra damage that way. It works really well that way. And going on down here, I have went into Nature's Fury, And I don't know which others you might want to go into. A lot of people would probably go into Earth and Might. That's not for me. I want to do Nature's Fury because you get a 30% chance to get a free storm skill if you cast an Earth skill. So what this means, and you also, it does work vice versa. Same, yeah, and it says and vice versa. In addition, these free skills count as both Earth and Storm skills. So you could actually spec into Storm a little bit more if you wanted to. I didn't put much into Earth skills. They just didn't seem to need it right now. But so you hit this and then you hit this. That's going to give me a 30% chance to also cast an Earth Spike, a 30% chance to cast Lightning Storm or Tornado. Boom, 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 boom. And then when I need to, basically if I need to buff up, I can cast this, and sometimes I also get a Cyclone Armor at the same time. The way I'm doing this counts as an Earth skill as well. So I don't get free ones of these, but because of this, what I've got going on, sometimes I get this going off 2 or 3 times. Same with this, the way I have it set up, it'll go off 2 or 3 times. But you can come down here, and this will also throw Boulder a lot. So it works great. But because I don't think it throws Trample, but the way I've got it, it is Nature Magic and Earth Magic. And I seem to remember that it may have thrown it once or twice. I don't think it has, but it may have. So I do have access to Boulder. I have access to Cyclone Armor, Tornado, and Lightning Storm, and Earth Spike, which I don't recall Earth Spike actually going off. I don't recall the other basics going off, but the others I know do. So Earth Strike or Earth Spike you may not have access to, but the others you definitely get these free ones popping off. So that is how I have the skill tree set up. As far as Paragon goes, this board was just too good to not go for everything on it. So I devised a plan of how to go for it, and I picked up everything. The first board here, we've got Exploit in, and you're just going to do increased damage to vulnerable. I may move this to another board at a later time where I have a lot more dexterity. Going up here, I have Human, and this is because I'm getting increased damage in human form, and I am also getting 10% damage reduction while in human form. The only time you're in a werebear form or a werewolf form is in Trample, which sends you into werebear form. So it's it pretty much means I'm getting 29% extra damage at all times, and I get 10% damage reduction at all times almost. So then going over here, now this is the Constricting Tendrils, and that's not the best, but it does work. I probably could do a better board than that, but I wanted all the stuff on this one. So this one is the Earthen Devastation board, and I get bonus to my magical nodes in range, and I get nature magic skills deal 10% bonus increased. This is the Earth and Sky glyph. To crowd control or vulnerable enemies, they get 10% increased damage. And so I'm with this setup the way it is, I'm actually getting more resistance to all elements, which is boosting up my elements to where I am fully resistant at this point. And I'm not even a level 80, so I have a lot more of these to do. I've got 2 more boards at least that I'm going to probably go to. I'm not sure which way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. I'm going to grab this, go across, and this is resistance to all elements. I do not need that. I'm already maxed out on that. So the only thing I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pop up here and grab this. When I go over to here, I do want that. So I'm going to pop that, but I'm going to send this around and grab that and then go out up here probably. I might go out down here and then go out the other way. I'm not really sure. And the rest of this board, I haven't studied it to look at it. The way I have it set up on my skill bar is landslide or storm strike as my left click or whatever you want to do for your primary one, and then I've got landslide on the right click. I have earthen bulwark over here, which would be the way I set it up on PlayStation: R2, R1, triangle, and on a circle and triangle, the way I do it. So it makes, for me, this works good this way. But if I'm going to on here on the computer, I actually switch those two that way. So the hurricane back here, but it's fine. I can get used to doing it that way. R1 for me just makes more sense for the trample. It's kind of a mobility skill, so it is a mobility skill. It'll take you places. So my spirit boons, I've got for the deer, I have reduced damage from elites. You have reduced damage from elites. If you want to do Hellborn, that's the one you need. For the eagle, I have the 14% maximum life. Now, the attack speed is good, but the 30% critical strike damage with the way that this guy hits, it's much better. Going down to the fox or whatever that is, the wolf, it's critical strikes have a 25% chance to reset the cooldowns of your companion skills. This is imperative that you use this. Now, energize. Let's see, bolster. None of these others are worth it at all. If I wasn't doing this build specifically the way I am, these others would be much better. But this one, the way that you do it, the pack leader is 100% the way to go. And then on the snake, every 20th kill is a guaranteed, causes your next earth skill to overpower. So that does help. You can do pretty much whatever you want with these, but honestly, this is the best one. So the way that I've got this set up is undying on the helmet so that you get life back. I've got cooldown reduction on the helmet. I want as much willpower and max life as I can get. And resistances. So on the chest, I have the aspect of might to get the damage reduction. On the hands, this is where my build differs from so many others. Blood boiling aspect. For this build, it is devastating. Also, I get poison creeper duration with this. I don't know that it does too much. The quicksand aspect on the legs, and you're getting you're slowing down enemies hit by earth skills, which does help a lot. On the feet, I've got more resistance and armor, and movement speed is very good. But I had the Ghost Walker, and
Greetings.
they when you do this trample, you become unstoppable, and this is going to allow you to, for 4 seconds after that's done, to move through the enemies unhindered. So, and you also get movement speed after that. So coming up here, I've got symbiotic on the amulet, and I have Poison Creeper cooldown on there, and I also have +2 to Call of the Wild. And on here I have Poison Creeper cooldown plus damage as well. And let's see, let me show you. Call of the Wild is this here. Your companion skills will deal, like I deal up to 60% bonus damage from it. So that's something that helps. Coming down here, I've got Earthbreaker, and calls are casting. Let's see, wait a minute. This one has Nature's Symbiotic, which Nature's Fury triggers a free skill. When it does, one of your non-ultimate cooldowns of the opposite type are reduced by 7.5 seconds. So if I hit with, say, if I hit with Hurricane, then Poison Creeper and Trample both can be cooled down from that. If it launches a boulder, one of those can be cooled down. So if I throw out the pillars, and it does a tornado or a lightning storm, then I get cooled down on one of the other things. So it does massively help with what I'm doing, because it will go for Poison Creep. On this one, it's Circle of the Aftershock, and I do have Poison Creeper cooldown on it. And you get landslides, earth pillars each strike a second time and deal additional bonus damage per hit. That's excellent. You absolutely need that. With Earthbreaker, when you cast a landslide, it causes tectonic spikes, and it does, after landslide is done, it continues to damage over 2 seconds. And also they have a 27% chance to cause a third landslide, basically. Going down here, you have the subterranean one. So Poison Creeper also casts Landslide in a circle around you, and is now an Earth skill. I think it is considered an Earth skill. Let's look. Maybe not. So I guess that doesn't get the cooldown, but that does. So it still works for what I'm talking about. But I, on a regular basis, have this attack 3 to 4 times, because it counts as the skill, as a landslide. It does count as landslide, and the landslide is the Earth skill. So what that does is you're going to do more damage to poison enemies, plus it will cast landslide sometimes 3 or 4 times, 2 to 4 times usually. Coming over here, we had to go with 2 single-handed weapons, and this one is the one you need for trampled, and it's the trampled earth aspect on it. This also has a chance, both of these have a chance for landslide projectiles to cast twice, which actually is the 3rd or 4th time. So I believe, I'm not sure, but I don't know if these two work together for 1% or 1 chance.
Greetings.
Or if they work together,
Hello.
don't work together, and they can do up to 5.
Greetings.
I don't know. I have had 4 of them go off though. But I've got This
I
one's where
appreciate that.
trample now. I wish these people would shut the hell up. Trample now summons 6 landslide pillars of earth during its duration that deal an extra percentage of damage, and it's now a nature magic and earth skill. So now I have, instead of just crit strike on both, I have crit strike and vulnerable damage, and you will definitely see why. I do have 2 things into armor right now. As I get all the rest of these upgraded to 925s, I probably won't have to have that, but we'll see how it goes. Right now, though, I do have resistances met, so I'm good to go on that for now. I just have to find stuff that's almost the same as these to put in here. I've got 24,900 life, which will go up as I get 925s, and 23,000 attack. And you don't really worry about the attack power. It's just kind of an estimate anyway. But it does not take into account anything other than the normal damage stat, or like willpower, something like that. It, to my knowledge, attack speed is not taken into account. The overpower, vulnerable, I don't think crit strike, any of that is actually taken into account. So anyway, that is how that is the build there. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure that I got I'm not 100% sure how much of this I done or how much of it I might have seen from other sources watching people play as druids and stuff. But this just looked like the funnest build that I had seen, and I wanted to try to do my own version of it. So let's go over here and I'll show you how it works. All right. That just attacked 4 times off of 1 hit. That was, I think, 3. That was 4. All right, you see those pop out anytime that landslide goes off. That has a chance to pop out, and because so many things use landslide, it is awesome. That it's definitely 4. So watch here. That was 2 on the thing.
Mortal souls.
I'm so sick of mortal souls. Oh God, I wish she would shut up. Did you see Cyclone armor pop off? got in trouble there. Now.
May the daughter of hatred take you!
Miss Jessica, I'm probably only going to be on about 2 hours. I'm not feeling very good today. Well, I'm happy to see you. Thank you for coming by. Alright, let's do this. You see, anytime it does a critical hit, it can reset that. And it's always doing stuff very close to critical hitting. So, it's awesome how this works. Everything is vulnerable with this, though, the way I've got it set up. You see all that? It done it 3 times, I think. So it works, and it's very neat how it does it. But you can get going with these to where it will just destroy stuff. How is your flu going? Good. Alright, this should show y'all how it works. Let me get the... Boom. Pop that. Turn on Hurricane. Pop that. And I've already got that back. But you see, I'm blowing up stuff before they even get out here. And now, pop. Boom. It reset it for me. Alright, there's my Hellborn. Well, of course I'm going to check on people's. Hellborn is down. So I did pre-order on PC that thing, but I did not do it on PlayStation. I don't know how well it if I'll be able to do it on PlayStation or not because of that. But I'll at least have access on PC. So, Miss Jessica, I do hope that you continue to feel good. I think that's the one I was looking at, but I'm more interested, I guess, in these for now. wish they would leave me alone. Oh, he did run over there and get it. Okay. That's nice. The dog is getting some. Now, the dog counts as a companion, though. You actually are getting companion skill points or something for him, it said. Now, see, I didn't actually cast the hurricane or the tornado, and it's going off. That's so cool. That's why I love that one. I don't need... right now I need armor, I think. This is the slowest Helltide I've had. An advantage that computer has over consoles is that if you try to do that right there, you will end up only going about a half a screen away. And that's it. You don't actually go for very far at all. Now, after I finish up what I'm doing here today, I just want to get to level 80 with this character, and then I'm going to switch up. But after I finish up with that today, what I'm going to do is go over, and I might play Call of the Wild a little bit later. I don't know. It just depends on how I'm feeling then. So you can just go right through them with this. Now we're talking. I want the holy bolts.
Light, show me mercy!
I gotta get me a little poodle. Follow me around. Ain't nothing better than a poodle, y'all. And I don't even have to use a potion or anything. What is that? Rift of Rings. I'll open that. Now, the dogs being pets is taken straight out of Torchlight. Is that the name of it? Yeah, Torchlight. I was thinking Torchwood, but that's the Doctor Who spinoff. I really enjoyed the original Torchlight on 360. The only problem with this druid is that he runs so freaking slow. Using skills to get across the map faster. That's bad. I still need one. Come on now. Oh, I've got to go get obols. Gotta go do my obols, man. Who took a picture of me in the morning? Oh my goodness. All right, we've only got these. That. Where is Mr. Obel at? He's right here.
Fate is with you.
Let's go ahead and let's go for caps.
Fine quality. The wind's true. The next. Fate smiles. Plenty worth keeping.
All right. So I did get a little bit, not much. Not much. Got my obols. After this Helltide, I will run some Nightmare Dungeons. In fact, I'll probably go do Nightmare Dungeons here. As far as mobbing goes, this, I think, is the best mobbing thing there is. And people are hollering that druids are horrible this year. They're not doing anything. I'm sorry. What? Hellborn. He's dead. Right. Now, I don't know what all I picked up trying to kill stuff, but we got a few things here. They should have had pets in this from the beginning, though. Oh, shut up. I don't want to hear your immortal souls. I cannot stand her voice when she says that. Mortal souls! I'm like, oh, shut up. That's almost as bad as I can't do that every 2 seconds. Thank God they fixed that. As far as I know, you could not fix that until last Epoch come out. Oh, hush. All right. So what I'm trying to do, the only reason I'm even doing these besides leveling to 80 is I'm trying to finish my Iron Wolves. I don't have much of that left, so the only aspect I wish I had as well with this is the one where the hurricane gets stronger. Like, I think it's 10% stronger every second. What are you doing? Or what you doing today? Have you finished everything? Keep hoping I'll feel better, but I don't know that I'm going to. I think I had a fever this morning. I'm gonna let that finish out. You don't get as much for, you don't get anything really for doing that besides the fact that you get the credit for it. Alright, I need to find the orange one right there. How you like my cat? You know what? They would drop gem fragments, and that's something I need. It went from getting so many gems that you did not need that crap to barely having enough to do what you need to do. I'm almost to level 80. Oh, wait a minute. Got him. Give me that treasure bag, baby. Stinky shoot. Oh my goodness. Hit level 80. Now I feel cold to the touch, but I feel like I have a fever. I don't know why. All right, I literally can drop one more item and then that's it. That's a new rule I have, is that if I get a full bag, I'm done. So what we'll do, of course, is drop this. And since I got that many, I'll go and I'll pick them up. And I'll go back to town. And then I'll come back and pick them up. I just need to get rid of 2 things. So that's the end of that. Let's look. That is a 905. Let's just go see if I can upgrade anything. And yes, I've got an 880. That... Oh! That's it! That is the final upgrade for that. That's amazing. I'm doing it. Over here. That's an upgrade. That's... Alright, a few more upgrades. Alright, go pick up this stuff that was back there. I bet you it took the 1 and done away with it. No, it's still... No, it did. It took it. Alright. Going back to town. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry. Hey, Nameless, calculate when it'll be about 2 hours and 10 minutes total. Oh my goodness. Wow, we got a bunch of good stuff here. We've got a new mask, move to inventory. I got a malignant heart. I got another bag. So we got a cosmetic trophy for your mount. All right, I done that. And then I got that. All right. So to 125. Okay. We'll try to go to about 125 to 130. Whew. I just don't feel good. Looking through here, honestly, I don't want to worry about any of this stuff if it's not better than what I have already. So, and honestly,
Steel work.
at 874, I'm less than 50 off. Well, I'm 51 off from being at max item power, and I just need one like this at 925 with willpower, cooldown, and max life, basically. Now that's got +2 to poison creeper, but if that's if that was good for me, if it was a +3, it would be better. But honestly, at 905, it's not big enough of an upgrade. And I really want that cooldown, and I need the life. So we might go for that later. I don't know. For something like that later. But now this has got a max life on it, but it's not an upgrade in any way. So most of these things dropping is just trash. That one's got armor on it. debilitating roar. This is a totem with max life on it. I don't need that. I've got a 925 already. That is a totem as well. All right, any of these that are below 925, I don't need, so. 875. Okay. See, mostly everything you get at this point is not going to be any good for you, so. And I do have some 925s of all these other things. I'm not even looking at them. Okay. Defiance. I don't know what Defiance is, but I'm not even worried about it. All right. Now, here we go. This is what we got. No greater affixes, so, but they are 925 items. So let's check. I do need 925s of all of these, but willpower, max life, that would be fun. And I have crit strike damage on that. I could re-roll that into either cooldown, crit strike damage, or pretty much anything. What I would like on a ring, though, is a perfect 10% resistance to all. This one, despite being a 925, is nowhere near as good as the one I got here. It cannot do any better, so that one's a much better one. The only problem is I don't need the shadow resistance. I really need it to say poison or fire on it. I think that one could work if we were to switch it out. So I'm going to hold on to that one. That one's not good for me. This one, y'all know that a greater roll one, it gives you like 30 to, I think it's 31.5% that Henry has on his. Which is really cool. I would prefer to have a max life. Well, it doesn't matter. What I want on any of the ones that I have max life rolled on, that even on those 5 pieces, I would like to have greater affixes of max life. That would be the best thing, and maybe armor. Roll some armor on some of them. That would be the ideal thing, I think. I need to find out who drops Earthbreaker and farm them, though. And I do kind of want Call of the Wild, but I guess Call of the Wild would be the good thing to go for since it is working for me. I don't really know. I think cooldown would be great, but... And then this is a mace, which is fine. My other one... my other one is actually... If I could roll stuff on it, might not be as good. So, I think I'll hold on to that for now. And we'll just get rid of the others.
Ah, a warrior. Good salvage.
So we got up to level 80. Let's unlock that. All right, I've got 5 Paragon. I somehow muted the thing. I don't know how I done it. Okay. I know I want to go for that one. I don't care about, well, I actually would rather have that. This is resistance to all elements. And while I kind of want that, I don't think it's necessary. I do think it's necessary to get it off of my equipment, and that's kind of what I'm going for. But I don't think I need to spend the points to go to that one or that one either. I do want that one though, and I want this one as well. So we'll go into that. Hey. I'll go back to that later. And let's just go ahead and try to get this. Just 4 more will do good. So 1 more level. 81. By the time I get to 81, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, when I get to 81, I'll have it. Okay. I'm thinking I could do the one here soon. I don't know. This is a 96, that's a 95, and a 95. Another 95. Oh my gosh, how many 95s did I get? Well, I'm looking for the ones with... Okay, it's fine. I'm just going to try to do all of them, I guess, that I can. We're looking for events. Yes. Masterwork gear goes up to 90. The level on it is not the level of the gear, how good it is. It has nothing to do with how good it is. The only thing the level is what that means is that is what you need to be before you can use it.
Gold. So.
Where did he go? The more you can pull together, the better it is. Yes! That's what I'm looking for. You know, when you get on, make sure that you go do the new quest and get your pet. Yeah, I've already got it. Oh.
In memory of Grand Mage Emerus. I met him decades ago.
Uh, all right, we got that one. Okay. We got about 25 to 30 minutes at this point. Hey, Henry, check this out.
That looks worn. I can fix it.
Hold on. My mama's asking me something. All right.
There's that.
So, no. Hmm? Oh, okay. I need to get one more. Let's do one of these here, I guess. These two lower ones, or the three lower ones, I'm going to get rid of.
The forge is ready for whatever you need. Don't ruin
Did
all
they
that
take
work.
that out? I know you can still do it, but... Okay. No need in doing those lower ones if I can do these. I done these last night, no problem. So I should be fine. Not, I'll just find a lower one again. If you do, I don't remember what it was that you can do, but there is one that you can do and it will give them to you. Attack speed, that's fine. Activate the gate controls. anything that drops from these should be 925 gear. So I should be able to start gearing up the proper way.
What is this?
The good thing about the blood droplets is you literally can run. They'll run from you, and the blood droplets, they don't realize that it's going to kill them, apparently. And they won't run from them. And they'll go right over into the middle of them, and then all you got to do is touch them. All right. Travel to the extinguishing cantonment. Destroy the blood boils. Okay. Trying to figure out where the next one will be. Okay, this is apparently not. This is probably... Oh, there is one up here. What's confusing about it? Just copy it the way I put it down. Don't think about it, just copy it exactly. You have to add those things in there and then rotate them. They're marked which number the board goes into. If it says 1, that's the first one. 2, like the one above the bottom is number 2. It's the second board. The one to the right of that is the third board, and it says 3 on it. And then the one above number 2 was 4, and the one beside of that one is 5. It tells what the name of the board is too. You have to switch through the boards to find them when you preview it. Yeah. When you first put the boards in, you have to rotate them. There's still one more blood boil. Darn it. Gotta be up here. All right, we got 10 minutes left. I hope I can make that. I'm just really not feeling good. Ooh. I don't know if it's all the lightning or what. It's making me kind of ill. All right. Exploit. Vulnerable damage. Okay. So I need to just get all of these as high as I can. I think exploit's the first board, so let's go with it. All right. There we go. Let's go back to town. And I'm gonna look at my build right quick and we'll finish up there. I don't know if it's something like the dungeon moving or what, but I'm getting motion sickness today. Might just be where I'm not feeling good to start with. Alrighty. So let's look here. No, it's not good. Ideally, we want a greater affix, but that one's okay at least. Now this is an axe. It's okay, but it's not. I don't want the healthy enemy thing. So axes are really no good for me. Okay. No, I can't use it. No. All right. Okay. Let me... Oops. Quest item, forgive me. One little red sprig. Final straw, tarnished amulet. Oh, that's... Find Nima. All right, 6 minutes.
Ah, found them. We need to get you home. Follow me. This way.
Is there a problem? This way.
Nima?
Okay.
Atta girl. I'm just glad you're safe.
Okay. Alrighty. I went the wrong way.
An ancient entity.
This must have belonged to a traveler.
I'm gonna pick this one up too.
Yes, gone.
I think it's that one. Oh, all the way over here. Okay. Yeah, Henry, it's inboard preview mode. I think you press triangle and it will rotate it for you. Right, let's open those up. We didn't get anything good from either one of them.
There's that.
All right. That's going to be it for today. I am just feeling very sick, so if I feel any better later on, I might try to come back and do some Call of the Wild tonight. I really would like to do that. Okay. Anyway though,
Yes, I have wares.
I believe that once we hit level 90, we'll have access to the final gems. and we'll have to slowly upgrade all of them as we can. But anyway, thank y'all for being here. I very much appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm not feeling very well. And I will see y'all tomorrow or later tonight if I'm feeling better. But that guy's name is Turd. But anyway, thank y'all for being here, and next time we'll see if we can't upgrade even more than we did today. I don't think we upgraded anything, but I'm gonna try to get him to a higher level. Like I guess 85 with him. I want to try to get my barbarian and him up to level 100 and then go back and do the others. But it turned out I think he's the best character I've done, even though I left him for last. But I will see y'all next time, and y'all have a great day.